Oh, for the love of the gods! Am I even alive? Have you ever had a dream where you ask yourself, why am I like this? I was the nightmare entity giving myself a bad dream, the puppet master to my own terrible night's sleep. Do you think my brain is trying to tell me something about YouTube? Speaking of which, I wanted to tell you a bit about the name Rock Dove Rehab. This is technically the name of my photography business. You can check out my website of the same name in the description below. As you can see, I had a few ideas, but it made the most amount of sense to me to stick with Rock Dove Rehab. Now, rock doves are the cracky London pigeon that you see everywhere, not the nice plump wood pigeons you get in the outskirts. I'm still looking at you, Northwest Kent. They were so successful around the world because we built their habitat quite literally everywhere. I added the word rehab because it seems to have gained bad press over the years with negative connotations. Rehabilitation can be used in many different scenarios. In this case, I want to use it to rehabilitate the way in which our minds have set. See, I'm more interested in creating documentary narratives than taking a good looking picture, although that definitely helps. Have you ever gone to call a friend, only to notice how disgusting your fingernail is? They're like politicians. If one's bad, they're all bad. What will the neighbours think? While they're trapped within their four walls and afraid of human contact. Also, avoid substandard nail clippers for sanity's sake. You have one job, nail clippers. How have you failed? Did you know you can compost your nails? I'm not going to, but that one's for free. That has made me weirdly hungry. Time for some jerk chicken. Don't worry, I'm not a monster. You didn't think I was gonna leave it there, did you? There's not many sounds in life that can beat frying onions. Not many smells either. I mean, you've got the ice cream van's call, laying on fresh sheets, the X-rated sound of a lover, the schadenfreude of someone walking into a lamppost. There is a list, but I'd argue none are as welcoming as smelling fried onions. And knowing tonight you dine like insert personal preference here. The point I want to make here is, while you're trapped in a place with a kitchen and a ready supply of deliverable produce, we currently use Oddbox. Not an ad, just personal preference. It contains all the weird reject stuff that supermarket perfection doesn't allow. When we're all starving to death in one of the many possible dystopian futures, we're gonna wish we hadn't been so collectively stupid. But I think that's for another video. This is the prime time to unleash your inner gourmet chef. Or mother hen feeder. That would be me. This was bloody tasty, but gourmet it was not. Look at how freaking majestic I am. I know what I need. Sustenance. Fucking humans. You ethnically ambiguous bastard. Feed me. Aye, the wet stuff. It best not be that fucking jelly again. Sorry, Puss, jelly again. I know you don't seem to like it, but it's all they had left. Go to a different now that the cat's been fed, onto my least favourite part of cooking. Oh yeah, apologies for the lockdown here. It was emotional. I'm feeling a bit off. I need to call a friend. Should I? I wonder if he's gotten over what happened last time. I'm sure he has. Ooh, a phone call! Ah, for f***'s sake. Oh, it's that guy. I should definitely hang up. Or maybe he hasn't. Maybe it's time to bury the hatchet. I'm sorry that you caught me having sex with your sofa. What? You hit my mum with your car. Oh, that's what you're angry about. She did deserve it. Kinda. How the fuck? In my defense, she was possessed by a trapped soul of an inebriated urban fox. I thought our experiments with the Book of the Dead didn't bear any fruit. Fruit was definitely bore. Are you saying that she's still possessed by an inebriated fox? That would make a lot of sense, actually. By this time, it is probably hungover, making it unpredictable, and consequentially, more dangerous. Wait, what did you do to my sofa?
Hey.
Hey, dude! How have you been?
Not too bad. How are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I've been better. So what's new with you?
Literally nothing. How about you?
Yeah, literally nothing too. Cool.
There has been a while since I've had human contact. Human contact. Human contact. Human contact. Human contact. Human contact.
Hey, buddy. What's new?
Nothing. Nothing at all. It's still been a long time since I had any human contact. Human contact. Human contact. Human contact.
Wait, when did you learn how to teleport?
Human contact. Human contact.
You okay there, buddy?
Contact. Human contact. Human contact. Human
Ah!
contact.
How the f*** are you doing this? What the f*** is going on? This isn't 2 meters distance. Please don't touch me. Get out of my car! Now, before you say anything, Mike and I have been volunteering our mortal coils to our local mutual aid group for weeks. So whatever lurgies we may have had has been shared amongst us evenly. In this time of isolation, self-reflection and sheer boredom, it's sometimes hard to remember just how lucky we have it. Food, PPE, dildos, other essential packages delivered straight to your doorstep, no closer. But there are plenty of people out there that are relying on donations from the good souls of people such as yourselves. For the last 4 weeks, Innocence Movies have given in the realms of 16,000 bottles away each Thursday. Again, not an ad, just something that we're doing. We've been helping distribute them to care homes, hospices, and the homeless hotels, while that was a thing. We've also been distributing the donated food, clothes, and PPE for the local mutual aid group. Wherever you are, if you want to get involved, go to the COVID-19 Mutual Aid UK group online to find out more. If you're a Woolwich area local, you can get in touch with the team on Woolwich Equitable COVID-19 Mutual@gmail.com. There's also a GoFundMe page for them if you don't physically want to be in contact with the filthy masses. Page in the description. Believe it or not, this is still London. Thought I needed a dose of nature. This is a redwood sequoia. They can grow to be the biggest trees in the world. Seeing as this is on top of Shooters Hill, the highest natural structure in London, it may be the tallest tree in the city. And this is Seven Droogs Castle. From the top of it, you can see for 60 miles in every direction, panoptical view of 7 counties including the capital. See? I told you it was London. We all lead very distracted lives, so much so that we can't hear the alarm bells ringing. When we as individuals distract ourselves to the point of not reacting to the problems in our lives, we inadvertently numb the things that should be good. The next time you go to make a cup of tea, or a coffee, or the 5th hot chocolate of the day, make yourself aware of every process. This is called mindfulness. If you're lucky enough to have a garden, sit, drink and listen. You can do this on your sofa if not. The point of this is to experience one of the many things you put on internal automation. If you can do this with a cup of tea, you can do this with the problems in your life. And your problems can be seen with more clarity. It's easier to dodge traffic if you're looking where you're going. Well, that being said, I really need to sort out my garden. Though, that day is not this day. I think it's about time I took my own advice. See you next Tuesday. Beep 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 beep.